Hello there, and a very warm welcome to you, and welcome back to the pen store. Don't worry, I always remember a friendly face, and I remember you visiting our pen store before, and you picked up some really lovely pens. How are they? You're still enjoying them? That's really great to hear. And you must have liked them so much that you've placed another order to get some more pens. That's so great. This is the place where you can choose the perfect pens, you can order the perfect pens, and of course they're luxurious and they're very personalized to you as well. But the special thing is that you, like now, could come in and you can collect your order, you could talk pens, discuss the pens. But what I always love and encourage for all customers, especially you right now, because you've just placed your order for your pens, perhaps you would like to test them out before you take them home, just to make sure that you're extra happy with your pen purchase and make sure that it's personal for your possession. Great. Well, let me get your order here. Wow. This was the one, wasn't it? So, just to check here, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pens that you ordered. Well, you've got quite the variety of pens in there. Is there any reason why you purchased different styles of pens and so many, or just fancied variations? For different times for writing, that's brilliant. And I also encourage that so much here at the pen store, because you could find yourself using your pen, for example. So I'm just going to take this pen out. A good example here. I'm going to get some paper, and you could use your pen for many different styles of writing. So perhaps you're using your pen just to jot down something a little bit quick, so a shopping list perhaps, so you'd write on there apple very quickly. No, it's upside down. Perhaps you want something a little bit more personal and you take a little bit of time to write a card or something along those lines. Then you want a pen which has some nice flourishes there. Okay, so you're going to flourish with your pen there. So you want a pen and a nib which is going to accommodate all those lovely strokes there. Perhaps you want something which is going to be numerically based, so you're going to write down numbers. And perhaps you want to do it quick, so you might want something on a more ballpoint pen variety. There's different purposes for all pens here in our personalised pen store. So now we've got your lovely pen order here, and I would love to offer you some time just to test out these pens, just to make sure you're extra happy with them. It's a very relaxing process, don't you worry. And we'll just go through simple strokes and pair up the pens with you nicely, and I can tell you which pen is going to be good for which type of writing that you're going to be doing, something which is going to be useful for you. I'm so glad to hear that, and you've got a little bit of time. I mean, yes, sure, it is quite late, so you've got plenty of time. That's great. So we've got your pen order here. We've got some nice books pads to jot down and test. So I'm going to place these pads over here, like so. So if we want different styles of paper, we've got different thicknesses. We've got something which is quite thin. We've got more calligraphy style paper. We've got ones which are more sort of notebooky, tissue sort of paper, and then thicker paper as well, a bit like calligraphy paper. Right, we will do all of our testing on some lined paper, like so. So we can test out all your lines, the pressure that you use on the pen, and just help guide you with your pen writing skills. So how's that sound there for you? Brilliant. I'm really pleased to hear that. So what I'm going to do, place that there. Get out your first this is a really, really smart pen, which I think you're going to really like. Now you have the option here, if you want to test it you can, if not, if you want to look at it, of course that's perfectly fine as well. It's just a little bit of a showcase for your lovely pens that you've ordered here. What we'll do once we've got them all out, we'll just place them on there for you to really enjoy. So I'm just going to take out this box here. It comes with all the instructions. We've got your inks in there as well, but look at this beautiful pen. This truly is something that is exceptionally exquisite and really does look like a pen which you want to save for the most special of occasions for writing. So I'm just going to take that out and have a little look there. So this is a silver pen with gold trim around the tops there. It's a really beautiful pen, so we'll take off the lid and we'll gently unscrew that there. And then you've got a ballpoint pen which is interchangeable there also. So this is a very luxurious pen if you want to write something perhaps a little bit quicker. Okay, the weight ratio feels amazing in your hands. It's a little bit thicker than other pens, but you'll find it's got a beautiful balance along the hand here. And the lid provides that, so when you're writing down things, you're going to find it writes very seamlessly. Okay, so perhaps you'd like to have a little try of this particular pen here. Excellent, okay. So give you the pad down, okay, and set up your pen, and please do enjoy and have a write. use that so seamlessly. And a really great purchase and fit for you. So you've got all those lovely details in there, logos in there, and at the back of the pen, and at the top of the pen as well. It's a nice size nib that you've got on there, and the lid has the nice gold patch on the top, so you can just literally slide it anywhere, and like all pens. But this is a nice gold one, so it's very luxurious a pen. So how about we just place that here for you to admire. There we go. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get you your other pens out to have a look. If you want to write with them, you can as well. So we always love the Wordsworth pens here in a luxury pen store. So let's just get this particular one open. From a high quality pen, you always get really beautiful cases for them, and this is no exception. This is a beautiful pen case, so when you open it up, look at that, a pure luxurious pen in there with extra added ink cartridges in there too. So this is a pen that you would use if you're writing something not so much important, but something special, something meaningful. It feels great because it has that gold in the pen. It's a little bit heavier than normal pens, but that shouldn't upset the balance of this particular fountain pen. Okay. Look at that. It's so beautiful, and the small details you'll be able to see on the pen here. So normally you would have a curve that goes off the top, or it would just be straight on there. This Wordsworth pen, it comes in, as you can see there, and it comes in and then wide around here. So it creates this very nice, seamless design on the pen lid there, and then it follows it down to the end. This is a beautiful gold pen. Always check that if it's a unscrew one, that you do that first, but it's not. You just pull it out. And this is a medium nib, and it will feel very nice when you're writing as well. Always find the medium nibs are a good place to go for all styles of writing. And if you want something more calligraphy based, then you go for a wide nib pen to do that as well. But even the small nib pens, if you like quick jotting down or feel of a biro or something like that, then you would obviously go for that pen. So would you like to try this beautiful pen out? Of course. So I'm just going to close that there, and I'll set up this pen here for you. So the really nice thing about this one is that you've got the option to get your ink from an ink pot and suck it up. With that motion, you'd literally just twist, put it in the ink pot, and it will come up like such. Though you can also use normal ink cartridges. So what we'll do, just place that in there. Okay, and then what I'll do is get my pad out here just to make sure we've got the ink flowing in there nicely for you. Okay. Perfect. So I can give you the pad back here for you to test and write, and you'll find that this has some very nice weight, and the nib will really lend itself to nice flourishes with your letters. So have a try at that. it's a wonderful pen, isn't it? I thought you'd like it, and that's such a nice choice. I mean, look at these. Both of these, they complement each other so nicely. Okay, so that's the Wordsworth. Really is a beautiful pen in there. Okay. So I think you've got something a little bit more casual here. A Manor and Hawthorne pen. A little bit smaller, but a very, very beautiful looking pen, as you shall see. So just take the packaging off it very gently. Look at that. So it's a slightly shorter pen, but it is in this beautiful red, and it's all nice and shiny and reflective, and it has the gold down the top there as well. So we've got a nice beautiful pen. You've got your spare ink here for your pen. So it's kind of like the most luxurious biro that you are. So can I just show you this pen? Thank you so much. So you've got the gold around the top here. On the lid, it's a slightly curved lid with the logo around the top there. It's a beautiful pen. This red gleams, and it's so nice to look at. It's very, very luxurious, and I think you're really going to enjoy using this. The weight ratio is amazing, and it feels nice when you hold it in your hand. But if you want a little bit more control there, a bit more balance with your pen, then with the lid on top, it still feels like it's perfectly balanced. So we'll just take the plastic bit off the nib there, and that is looking like it's very ready for you to use if you'd like to try out this pen. Good. So I've got some fresh sheets here for you. Let's get your pen. And please do enjoy. So you'll find with that particular pen, it's a great jotter down, but it's a luxurious pen for jotting down. So you'll find things, it has nice movement, nice curves, curls, and things like that when you're writing with it. I see that it's very comfortable in your hand there. Really, really nice, isn't it? Yes. Well, that was a very good choice. Okay, so we'll place your pen just over here on your pen rack. And look how beautiful these pens are, which you've purchased already. They're so nice, even together like that. But you've got a pen for every occasion so far there, which is really good to see. I love that. And you want pens which are going to offer you different writing experiences. Place that on top of there. Let's get another one out here for you. probably the one that I would always recommend someone who's getting new or a little bit more serious in pens to go with. They're a brand that you always sort of stick with, that everyone has to begin with, and they really are a good stepping stone into pens. So what you've ordered here, oh yes, this is a really nice fountain pen that you've got here, and if I'm not mistaken, this is with the blue nib as well, so it's a really smart fountain pen. Yes, I think so. So just take that out there, place that there. So this is a lighter pen, so you would find this more for, I think, numerical writing, so you've got more things like figures and things that you're writing down, something light for that. You want those quick movements. This Parker fountain pen will certainly do that. So we just click that open, and see on there with the blue nib there, it looks so good for this pen, and that color is transferred down the pen through its logos, and it looks so good. And on the back there, so it's a really stylish pen. So we'll just place that in there, a little bit of pressure, not too much. Okay, then we'll do it up there, and we'll get that on the top there. Just give it a little bit of a dab there, a little bit of a shake, just helps the flow of the ink a little bit better. Just get my pad and help flow that ink there before you test it, so it's all perfect here for you. It's flowing perfectly already. That's the good thing about Parker pens. Okay. So, nice fresh pad there for you, and perhaps you'd like to give this one a nice try. Okay, so maybe something which would be good with that would be a couple of figures with that. You know what? You're doing so well at testing all of these pens. It really is a pleasure to do this with you. It brings me so much joy that you just know everything about pens. You've got great style with your pens, and you know how to use them properly. And that's really good to see. So someone who has a pen store such as myself, then that's really the most ideal thing that you want to see, a happy customer. So you've got 2 more pens to try out. Okay. So I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with this particular pen. There we go. So, you ready to open it? The box is always an indication of a lovely, luxurious pen inside. So, when you get something like this, you know it holds something very special. And this is a very, very special looking pen. It's beautifully presented, it's nice and soft there, and it looks great with the gold around the rim. This is almost like jewelry. In fact, some of the same materials in there, like with the gold as well. So they are very, very nice pens and something to really look after and appreciate. So we'll take that out there. Okay, look at that. It's perfectly weighted, and you'll find that there's a little bit more weight actually on the top of the lid. So this will be really nice when you're writing, because you'll feel that little bit on the back as you write and jot things down. It's got the gold lines inlaid here at the top of the lid. I think you'll be nicely surprised with this one, where you think it's a fountain pen, but in fact it's not. This is a really luxurious biro pen, ballpoint pen, and you will feel straight away as soon as you put the lid on that you get that real nice weight. I like my pens weighted, so it works better when you're doing the flourishes and the twirls and making all those nice words. But if you take it off, it automatically quickly becomes something very nice to quickly jot things down. So you'd keep it in your jacket pocket, or perhaps your side pockets, or maybe in your bag, and you can get it out to quickly write down things, have signatures. It's a very nice, fast flowing pen. So would you like to try this one? Great. Nice bit of paper there for you. Okay, let me get your pen out, and maybe try writing just ever so slightly quicker with that pen, and you'll really feel it. Beautiful, isn't it? And it's interesting scriptures on there too, and scribbles. Well, let's get your pen rack out here. Look at that. And now, I really would recommend perhaps displaying your pens like this, because they look so good. Just going to place that on there. And because you bought these pens, I'm obviously going to give you this pen rack free of charge as well, just for coming to see me today. It really is just a small gift we can do for you. Okay, so you've got your beautiful pens all lined up here, but you notice there's one more space, because you've got one more luxurious pen to test. Okay, it's the same Scribe brand, and another luxurious box. I think you're going to like what's inside. Look at that. So they really do some of the best boxes for your pens. I mean, that looks exquisite, doesn't it? And it truly is a luxurious looking pen. So I love your style, what you've gone for here. So you've gone for another different style of pen. Let me just take that out there. So gold, 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 exceptionally luxurious, little twist. And there's your pen. So this is a beautiful pen which you've selected here. Perfect for keeping upon your person, protecting the nib, and for ease of use. It's going to be really quick. The motion, it glides smoothly as you turn it on, and it's got just a little lip at the end, so you know it's not going to go anywhere when you're writing with it, and then put it back like so, which is beautiful. This pen is perfectly weighted. It's a lighter than all of the pens here, so this is quite a nice casual looking pen, but because of the gold it makes it so luxurious looking. So for casual writing, to make you feel good, but also for having something that's very truly luxurious. It's a beautiful looking pen, and you're gonna love writing with this one so much. So would you like to test it out for yourself? Great. Just because it looks so good. Nice new pad out here. A new fresh bit of paper here. Perfect. Let me turn that on there for you. And place it there. Enjoy your writing. Isn't it just amazing? Yeah, that is a beautiful pen for you. Perfectly suited, might I say. It looks really, really nice. Now I'm just going to place that on that pen rack. Look at that. Exquisite. Pens which you've got there, so let me just take this. Just going to bring this over here. And I'd like you just to see all of your pens which you've got here. I'll just talk you through the final time, just to make sure you're happy. So you can tell just look at your pens which you've ordered. So the different contrasts you've got with the red and gold, the pure gold with the lovely shape. You've got the silver with the gold rings there, the pure blue which looks amazing, the black very businesslike, and then our Jota gold which isn't as gold as the top one here, but they all look collectively together fantastic, and I think that you've made a perfect choice for all of your pens. So what I like to do before I put them back in the box and box them up fully for you, I'd like to put them all in just plastic sleeves just so they're all perfectly protected for you. Okay, so when you finish just admiring your pens here, just let me know and I will put them in the plastic protective pouches for your personalized pens. Perfect. for you. Okay. And very nice one here. That is another beautiful pen there. The blue really is very complimentary, very special. Beautiful pen. Even when they're wrapped up, they look so good, don't they? Our gold pen. This is an exquisite looking pen. So what I'll do, I'm just going to place this on here for you. I'm going to place all of your lovely looking pens on there one more time. And don't they just look absolutely incredible? Yeah, well, I really hope that you've enjoyed your pen purchasing process here. So what I'm going to do, this was your order bag, but I've got all of the other bags here. I'm going to put them back in their packaging. Then I'm going to wrap the packaging up with this. And then put them in new bags separately for you, so you've got them all separated nicely with your pens. So just want to thank you so much for coming into the pen store today and visiting me. It certainly was an absolute pleasure to find those perfect personalized pens for you to enjoy. Okay, well, I'm going to get all these packed up for you, and then you can enjoy all of your pens. But I'd just like to say thank you so much for coming to see me today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hope you found it nice and relaxing. Take care of yourself. Cheerio.